Hi, welcome to our answer video for the Power BI exercise of working with slicers. So here we are in our report without any slicers added. So the first slicer we're going to work with is the calendar one. So we've got our calendar here. It's got a date, a month and a year put in there. So I'm going to add a slicer. And I'm going to bring in multiple fields. So you bring in the year, and I'm going to bring in month, and I'm going to bring in date. And immediately we get our drop down so that we can expand, and we can expand again to show only the sales for one particular day. It's obviously quite a large slicer, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to go into the top right hand corner and I'm going to change it into a drop down. So that means it can take up a lot less space. So it's a bit of a rearrangement here. So there we are. We've got a drop down there which we can expand. There we go. It shows the whole of March. In the top there it says year 2017 March. That works great. So next slicer that we're going to go for is we're going to go for our product range. So in our products table we have a range field. So let's add in another slicer. Let's bring it up to underneath this one. And this is quite a simple little slicer. So I'm just going to bring in the product range. And we can see we've got our 3 product ranges there, and that'll work fine. Last of the slices I'm going to add is going to be the shop location. So we're going to add in another slicer, and I'm going to pick not shop name, I'm going to pick shop location. Now that's only got 2 options, so tick list seems a bit bizarre. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick that one there. I'm going to go to the formatting, and under general, I'm going to change the orientation to be horizontal. And there we are, we get our 2 buttons. So I can say, well, let's go to town, let's go in for the town ones, and let's see how confectionery did in March 2017. Okay, so we can see the turnover, etc., etc. We can see that there were only 2 shops selling it at that time, and that works quite well. So the second part of the exercise was to add a button to reset all the slicers. Now this takes a couple of stages. Okay, the first stage is to clear all the slicers back to being no filter at all, and there's a little eraser in the top corner of our slicers, which we can click, which will just empty out our filters, and there we are, we're back to our 3.98 million. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add, the next step is to add a bookmark. So from the view ribbon, we're going to go to bookmarks, and I'm going to click add. Now I'm going to rename this bookmark to be page 1 reset, just so I can remember what it's for. Okay, that's all I need to do. Okay, so save it and close the bookmarks. That's it. Now I can go to the insert ribbon, and under my buttons, I could do this to a shape or an image or anything you like, but I'm going to stick to a button for the time being, and I'm going to go for a reset button. The button is only just picking the type, just picks the logo that goes on it. Okay, so there is my reset button. I can put some button text into it, so I can turn that on, and I can actually put in the word reset. And we can make that font bigger, etc. Now the most important part is to add an action to that button. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down to, we're going to turn on action and expand it. And there are multiple actions here, but the one we're going to go for is to go for a bookmark. And we are going to go to bookmark, page 1, reset. So now if I pick some filters, so there we are, we've got our filtered all the way down to flowers in 2017 June in the city. So I can then click my reset button. Now whilst I am in desktop, you have to use the control key as well as clicking. When you publish up to the service, you won't need to press the control key. And there we go, we've got a reset button. How did you do? Let us know.